What's up YouTube? Chicago fan Jason here with my second video of the day. A rarity as far as me doing 2 videos in a day. I don't ever do that. I don't have enough stuff coming in, and I don't have sub contests or anything like that ever. I don't know why I've never done one. And pretty much most of my videos deal with cards, so me having 2 videos in a day is a special occasion, I guess, or a rarity, you can say. Wanted to respond to this friend contest that 7's is having. I think it's a great idea, bud. With all the negativity going on last couple days, I don't know, something positive is what everybody needed. Since I've been on here in 2008, most of you guys know that I can't stand the drama. I don't like it whatsoever. I've stayed clear of that. I got enough stuff going on in my daily life with, work, school, with the kids, girlfriend, bills, just an everyday grind of life, and planning vacations, and everything. Most things in life are somewhat stressful when it boils down to it, and I got enough going on. My plate's full every single day, so I stay away from that stuff. So, and me and Michael have been talking over the last couple of weeks and kind of smoothing some things over and moving in a positive direction. When I left, I'm gonna go off on a tangent just for a little bit, or just sit on my soapbox for a minute before I get to the contest. But when I left in 2010, I was going to Baltimore at that time. I was had a bunch of friends on here, and pretty much got up and left because I was going through a divorce, a tough time in my life or whatever. And that's not a tear, it's just my eyes were watering. Hit a rough patch in life, and I left. And when I left, I didn't have a ton of money at the time. And I don't want to explain any of that stuff or anything, but I feel like I need to, just to kind of smooth the air. But when I left, I have a family to feed, I got bills to pay and attorney fees to pay and all that stuff. And the one thing I could move was my cards, and it was quick. It was a quick flip, and I hated every second of it. That guy in my house going through my stuff and lowballing me and all that stuff, but that's all I had. I'm looking at my daughter, looking at my son, and how am I going to provide for him? And I had a job. I still have a job, but there was things I needed to pay for, and I sold my whole entire PC. I mean, there's very few things that stayed. And some people took offense to that, and that's their opinion. They can have their opinions, and I respect that. And that's going to get into some of the choices I made with that contest. But at first, I didn't, I like it or approve it at all. I went through a tough time, but I understand where they're coming from, and I don't know. Just talking to some people and being active in the community, I kind of see, people's opinions, and I completely understand. So if you're one of those people and you're watching my video, no hard feelings whatsoever. I'm looking to move forward in this group, in the community, and be more active and get back to where I used to be. I'm already planning on going to Chicago this summer, and hopefully having the trip I was supposed to have back in 2010, but just a couple years late. So hope all you guys are out there so I can visit with you guys and all that good stuff. So off my soapbox. Michael's contest, a friend in real life and why they're important to you, and one friend on YouTube and what makes that person special. You can also mention who you'd like to get to know better. Close personal friend in real life and why they're important to me. I have a few friends outside of YouTube and my home life that I do deal with daily. I got my mom, really close. She's probably my best friend. My brothers, I know they're my brothers, but they're close friends too. Close friend at work that I've known since junior high and high school. We do a bunch of runs together, races. I run competitive races, and we also constantly in sporting activities, basketball, flag football, stuff like that. We did Warrior Dash together and looking at trying to do Tough Mudder this year. He collects cards as well, but he's not into YouTube, but he collects cards on a lower level than a lot of us. He'll buy a couple boxes at Christmas time, or he'll pick up an eBay card really cheap from time to time, but it's not like we do it. He's a collector, but he likes to do it behind the scenes. But I just wanted to touch base and kind of introduce again, like I did in my last video. Probably my best friend on a daily basis is my girlfriend, Brandy, and she'll probably watch the video later. And Brandy, I'm not trying to earn brownie points or anything, but and hopefully a lot of you guys get to know her. She's a great person, freaking hilarious personality. Makes me laugh constantly. Some of the shit that flies out of her mouth sometimes is just classic. sometimes jaw dropping, but when you sit back and think about it, you're like, holy shit, she just said that. And there's not too many people that would say stuff like that. And she keeps me grounded. There's a lot of times where in my life I've been hot-headed or quick to jump the gun, and all I gotta do is walk through the door and talk to her, and she kind of levels me out. And like I was talking about before, when I first came back to YouTube in June or July, whatever it was, I was kind of irritated with some of the stuff that I was hearing, and all I did was talk to her about it. And you know, she had views from both parties. She said, this is how you're viewing it, and this is how they're viewing it, and you know, she just made me see both sides of the story. And before, you know, it was like me beat my head up against the wall. It wouldn't get me anywhere, just being mad all the time about it. And I don't know, she's a great person, a great cook. Love getting in the kitchen with her. And I've never been a cook, but I can honestly say I can cook some dishes now. But she loves to cook, loves to bake. One year for my birthday, she set up, I don't remember what hour of the night it was, but made me this freaking amazing peanut butter chocolate cheesecake. It was amazing. And she does it all from scratch. She doesn't do none of this throw the pizza in the oven type of shit. She does everything from scratch, or most of it. And like I said before, she's definitely hit a home run through my stomach. So, so Brandy, I love you, and if you're watching, I'm not kissing butt or anything. I'm just want these guys to get to know you a little bit better too, because I value friendships on here, and hopefully you guys out there that are watching get to know her a little bit better. And then it also talks about one friend on YouTube and what makes that person special. You can also mention who you'd like to get to know better. There's so many people on here that that I'm slowly getting to know that makes them special, and it could be anything from just putting comments on my page, and you know, there's so many. I'm afraid to name names because I don't want to leave anybody out, but it seems like everybody that I talk to when I post a video that comments, there's always some kind of back and forth going on. There's plenty. So I'm gonna skip that one. I'm gonna skip that part of the thing and get to the part of it where it mentions someone that you want to get to know better. There's plenty. There's Michael, for instance, you know, from 2008, 2010, you were one of the guys I talked to almost daily about collecting, about family, about vacations, about, you know, all kinds of stuff. Your trip to Hawaii when you took the family. So you're one of them, definitely. Let's see. Starvin' Marvin. He hasn't been around much, and if you're watching, buddy, what's going on? Congratulations to your 49ers. Starvin' Marvin just seems like a cool guy. Hit a huge card the other day. Very family-oriented and seems awesome. Steluka, fucking hilarious with his gun show. Matt, I'm drawing a blank because this music's on. Matt is Good Call 6. Mr. Fisherbike. A lot of you guys. I know there's a kid on here, Chicago Fan Paul. Doesn't have a ton of subscribers, but he just seems like a good, genuine kid. He almost has the name that I have on YouTube, except for Chicago Fan Jason, Chicago Fan Paul. Ty Persons. Just a bunch of good people. And there's a lot of people that comment, don't even comment on my page, that I like to get to know. Tommy Golf, would love to hang out with that dude one night. So Tommy, if you're going to Nationals, buddy, it'd be awesome to hang out with you. Tanvir, Big VZ. I'm just trying to look at some of these names. Fight on 5-2, James. I'm leaving people out, but I'd like to get to know a lot of you people. So many people's videos that I watch, I enjoy watching them. Like a lot of you guys, I come home from a busy day at work, you know, we feed the kids, you know, you go work out, all that good stuff, and I finally sit down and just kind of like relax and put on the tube and watch videos of stuff y'all are pulling. And oh no, I like to get to know everybody on here a lot better. Denny, Sick to Fur, everybody. I know a lot of stuff's been going on with Adam, but I'd like to sit down with Adam and see what the heck's going on. I don't know, just everybody that I've ever dealt with on here, I just like to get to know better. Everybody that I've dealt with on here, with the exception of Scoth2244, I haven't met. I mean, I've only interacted in the virtual world. Jayhawk1971. God, I'm going to forget 15 names, I know, and that's why I hate naming names, but pretty much everybody that I'm subscribed to, I'd like to get to know better, minus the drama. So, 7's, I know I didn't keep to your video like I was supposed to. Dominus Infinitus, Sawstyle 21. God, there's just so many people that I enjoy watching. I'd like to get to know Chad Redfern a little bit better. I'd like to meet him. You know, Chris at the Hobby Box. Everybody. You know, I don't know. It's just such a great community, and a lot of us have so much in common. And I can walk out my door right now, and I bet I couldn't I bet I couldn't find 2 people in my city. This city is a town of like 9,000 people. There's not probably 2 people in this community that have collected cards, interested in sports, interested in showing cards off, interested in going to conventions. So a lot of you guys out there, few and far between. I know it seems like a huge deal on YouTube. You know, there's so many of us, but in the real world, there's not that many. I mean, we have these conventions, but you know, we come out of the woodwork. I mean, I can go next door right now and ask people about cards, and they're like, baseball cards? Don't little kids do that? So, I don't know, I just love the interaction with you guys, and I'd like to get to know every single one of you guys a lot better. And if I forgot your name, I totally apologize, but it's hard to, this music's going on, trying to wrap up the video, and just trying to think of names off the top of my head. So, Michael, great contest, buddy. Great with a positive thing going on with all the negative, and hope you guys continue to watch my videos, and hope our friendships can all grow from here, and we can get back going on track on the good things here in this great community. So, off my soapbox, thanks for watching, guys. Again, Michael, thanks for the video, and hope you had a happy birthday.